Non-duality. How is life perceived from the non-dual mind? Non-dual mind meaning there is no me, I, person. There is only life, and it's all inclusive, appearing as it is. That's what is experienced by a mind that has managed to destroy that divisionistic mind of opposites. Now, there is a connection with all other beings. It is intuitive, instinctive. But there's also an awareness that just because this mind is experiencing the world non-dual, you can't go up and expect any other being to understand fully what non-duality is, and that they are one with the world and one with you. So therefore you have to give recognition to the space of the dualistic mind. Because what your perception of non-duality is, your mind's perception of non-duality is that yes, everything is one. Even the beings are all one, we're all one. It's incredible. Everything is whole, everything is one. But that reflective being is still promoting duality, is still speaking as if it is separate, it's going to die, it's got a period of time, it's not part of this wholeness. It is singular, it is insignificant, it's minute. And that's okay, because you were and still are. No one can remove duality in the way that we speak or we communicate or we sense. There is still a duality to know that the name pear has got a name pear, and that the flavour of the pear is different from the flavour of the tangerine. So they appear to be different, so they appear to be separate. But it's the sense of the flavour, not the quality of the flavour, the sense that everything provides flavour. All of life is a flavour of itself, of one whole thing. So you have to be cautious about expecting dualistic people to understand or even accept you in your way, and you have to honour that. So the point of non-duality is it's just another divisionistic way. But through the wisdom of enlightenment, it is seen that God, when he let's not use God. When human beings came onto this planet, we were completely one. We were completely whole. We didn't have a mind of separation. We were nature. We fought for our food. Yeah. We didn't kill for our food. We would say, I'll fight you for the food. Yeah. The winner takes the food, the loser walks away. If there was not enough food, but we would share equally the food at the family's table, and everything was equal, everything was balanced. And everything was non-dual, because it was a way of life. The way of living was a non-dual way of living. Treat everyone the way that you are treated yourself. There's a very biblical message behind non-duality. You see everyone. You don't say, I'm going to take all of this because there's enough for you. So you start handing out your money to homeless people. You're not judging why they're homeless. There's no story into what they're going to do with the money or what's going to happen. They have a sign up saying, hungry. There you go. Get yourself some food. If they buy anything else with it, that's not your problem. Because that's a dual mind saying, oh, I'm suspicious. I'm conspiring against what I just did. So why should I do it in the first place? So therefore, it is, non-duality is also a divisionistic world against the non-dual. But when we came on, we were non-dual. But we have learned to be not only divisionistic, but divisionistic within the divisions. And divisionistic within the divisions of the divisions. And divisionistic between the divisions of the divisions of the divisions of the divisions. Until we have broke all our agreements with coming here to make sure that we survive and that we are equally providing food around. And even the non-dual mind cannot stop with seeing that. When someone says the world is, people are starving, well, let's give them food. Oh, it's not as easy as that, you know. Well, how come? How come we have a tier system? How come we have a tier system in the world? But the non-dual person doesn't get involved with that because that's just the way it is. Non-duality is when you see everything is okay within the world that you perceive. And when you go out and project that, every other being that hears you say it says, what a load of God. I'm not going to use the word crap. How do you not see the world like we see it? And you say, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. So you keep quiet. So you don't go out promoting non-duality, promoting your enlightenment, promoting your qualities that you think that you are. You just see the world as more divisionistic. And enlightenment is a rejig of the brain. So that God, or whatever it is, Atman, Brahman, the computer, the big computer, the source at the end, says, oh, through this one I can see, the next time I make a brain, I'm not going to put this component in. Because this one has removed this component of ego. So I'm going to give this one, the next brain, an egoless brain that never ever identifies with ego again. But I'm going to have to put that one not in this world because it will be destroyed. I'm going to have to put it in another planet, in another galaxy, where they live all non-dual. And that's only assumption, isn't it? That's only a feeling inside, an intuition. And the listeners can also say, that's crap. And that's okay. The non-dual person never judges another person. It has the ability to realise that what a sad race that we can't feed. We can't equally divide our money up and give it away. But then you're reminded by your family, no one else does it, Dad. Don't you start. That's our inheritance. And you say, okay, yeah. But all of this is getting involved with the choices and the opportunities and the ways and the methods and the practices that ego has created. So you just try and stay that quiet non-dual mind, and you walk in the world, or the world walks in you. See, there's no differentiation. You can't say there's a you walking in the world. The world could be walking in you. You could be stable, because you don't know the difference between you and the world. But you still have a mind to say, that's dangerous. I'm not going to take the blue wire and the brown wire and the electric socket and put them together. That's stupid. That's foolish. My body is important. Non-duality is just another experience, another divisionistic way to say there are dual people and now there are non-dual people. And through non-duality there'll be higher forms of non-duality. And it's all a way of making your case for your next journey. I'm going to be completely heedlessness. And that's okay. Go through life in that heedless way. And you'll come back in a heedless race. maybe a tiger or a snake. Anyway, the idea is not promote your enlightenment. The idea is not to promote that you are different from another. The idea is just to share and experience and hope. Not hope, but know full well that everything's okay in my world. Even the illness, even through the cold, it cannot touch the love that is the scaffolding to this body. It cannot touch the love that continues to support this body and support the life around this body. It cannot touch that love. It cannot touch that pure consciousness. It could turn into a disease and take the body, the breath away from the body. But the breath, what am I? Am I the breath or the body? Right now I'm both. When the body goes, the love goes with the breath. And that is complete non-duality. Because there's no mind to differentiate. There's just love encircling itself. And that's the opportunity we have as human beings to return to that state. Maybe not in this planet. But don't worry. Whatever you're doing in my world is okay. And it's good. Because the love that the non-dual person sees in other beings is always supporting you. The body is seen through, the mind is seen through, and the love that beckons you to me, to I, is one.